Cannot hear you, man. I cannot hear
Hello.
you.
Hello.
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Yeah, sorry. I muted it and I forgot.
Oh, you're on software shared already? Destination?
Yes, we are on.
Oh, nice. That's okay. It's been a long time I have used BeLive.
Yeah, this is actually first time I'm going to implement this.
Oh, really? Yeah. So you probably have a lot of privileges because I'm joining as a guest, so I don't see much. I only have screen share, and that's about it. I don't know if I can change my background. I don't think I can do that either.
So
So,
when I use like
How's it going?
it's going okay. I woke up late on
Okay.
Saturday.
Oh boy. Come on. Let's see who else is coming. Is anybody else is coming?
Not sure. Nobody replied. Then
Nobody
they can
replied.
just follow the link to join.
Okay. If you want, you can drop the link on the comment and we can have somebody join us.
Yep. Can.
So, what we gonna talk about? Are we just testing this or?
Yeah, kind of testing this. So I'm going to share something. Maybe you can use that. Let me try this. See how it works out.
Close.
So I'm going to change the formation of the screen. Yeah, how do I make this bigger?
You have to put in a new screen. I think you can
Yeah, I did. I
open,
did. But okay.
or you can take. You can also take me off from the stage, and
Okay.
you can
Okay.
have
I
that.
know
Here
what.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, you're gonna show me the plugin.
Yeah. So as you can see, I was actually testing that you have. The whole thing, I haven't touched anything regarding WP config. It's just that the plugin, when you want to create a site, it will tell you how you want to do it and do you want to synchronize the database or not. So all this has been taken care of.
So when you synchronize the database means whatever you do changes, you can push it to your main website.
Yes, correct.
Okay. And that's you're not doing anything from cPanel. You're doing straight from the.
Nothing. Yeah. Even not the DB. So what it does, in the current database that I'm having, they create a new custom table prefix. So they know that this is the staging database.
Mhm.
And yeah, then they just synchronize between each of them. You can also have the option to create another database if you want.
Mhm.
So this one
So
they
how do you,
recommended. Yeah.
okay?
So
So
it's
yeah.
easier
Okay.
to synchronize. Yeah.
So where how do you give like a staging website like URL? Like is it like a subdomain you created or how does it work?
So there are a few options. This one I used subdirectory. You can see here.
Okay.
Let me zoom up the screen a bit.
Yeah, that's good actually. Yeah, I can barely see it.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's fine.
So this is the subdirectory
Okay,
and the
yeah.
WP admin inside that subdirectory. So this has multiple options. You can use subdomain. You can even put it under WP content, your current WP content. But I wouldn't recommend this. These two
No.
are good enough.
Yeah.
This is the easiest. The website
Root.
root,
Oh,
yeah,
website root.
that's the
Yeah.
easiest.
Oh, this is a paid plugin, right? I think they had a LTD.
Yeah, yeah, I have the unlimited LTD. If you need, you just let me know.
Okay. So are you using a free version or you have a like a paid version?
Mine is licensed version.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you a license. It's not a problem.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I might. You know what? Because I see the issue I was having it was that the hosting where it's a friend of mine who has a hosting, like he has AWS and he has cPanel.
Oh, okay.
So he's paying for the cPanel, but he does not have a there's a premium option there where you can get a staging option.
Yes,
So
yes.
he does not have a staging option. So what we did it manually,
Mhm.
and it was working fine. So he went back and forward with the cPanel and I got it done for me. But what happened last night? I was trying to do the backup and restore it because we
Mhm.
wanted to access the staging website. We want to start working on it, right? So I was
Yeah.
trying to do the backup and restore. I think backup guard I was using, and what
Ah,
happened
okay.
when I was restoring it
Yep.
with backup guard? That's the thing I didn't like about it because see, the backup takes forever. Plus,
Okay.
when you are restoring it, your screen has to be. It takes forever. First thing, it even restore takes forever, and your screen has to be like on all the time. In terms of,
Ah,
so my
so
website,
you cannot
your
move away from the screen.
no, but see, my the problem is my website is about like 4 gig. No, not four. Yeah, 4 gig or something like that.
Okay.
So when I was
Immediately
restoring
while,
it,
yeah.
yeah, when I was restoring it, it was taking forever. And for some reason, the laptop, my MacBook went on the sleep mode, and it got stuck on the database.
Oh,
So that screwed up everything, right? So I was
yep,
like,
yep, yep.
because the friend who helped me with this, like in the cPanel you can do all these things, but or like if you have SiteGround or if you have Bluehost, they all
Yep.
have this staging option, right? Automatically, you can just one
Yes.
click staging, you can do it, no problem. But this one was specially, he did it for me. I don't know how he did it, and because I could not do it, so now I cannot access my staging website. So I'm like, I copied it again manually and then pasted again. I was working on a database. I backed up the database, copied. Like I know the manual work how to migrate the website. That's not a problem. But with
Yep.
staging, I was having an issue. So I was trying to figure it out if WP config file need to be added and have to, which I edited. I give the database name, password, username, everything is
Mhm.
done. But there was another option that you have to give a path where the file is located.
Yeah, it's
So
something like this. So it can be a subdirectory where
so
you put copied your files or subdomain.
so that's what I could not figure it out, that because the config file is from the original like website,
Mm.
right? So the path
Yep.
is the one that's, but the path doesn't really actually says anything because it's the to going to the public folder, right?
Right.
So I could not figure it out if there's the what to write where, right? Because I googled it and I could not figure it out. So I was like, what to do. Maybe I'll try this plugin now.
Yeah,
uh,
I can send you the files. I mean the pro version files and the license. It's not a problem.
yeah, like I'm gonna, because see, the thing is, I have a developer who's gonna be working on a staging website
Mhm.
tomorrow, and
Okay.
I need to get this done tonight before going to bed. Like right now it's like 10:30,
Yeah.
and I'm like in the tight, like I gotta get this done because even the backup and all these things, they take
Mhm.
time because the website is very large
Very
website.
big. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that will be great, and that's good. That's good. Who else? Can you see the comments or no comments?
I can see the comments on my side, but there's no comments yet.
No
Maybe
comments
not
yet.
enough people.
Not enough people. See, I don't know if you have another option for this one. Can you stream it to two pages, like
Yeah,
two
I'm
groups?
streaming to my YouTube.
Or are you streaming to your YouTube too? Nice.
Yeah, just for testing. I mean, just to check out how it works out.
Oh,
Yes, it's streaming on YouTube right now.
oh, nice. Because if you would have told me, then I would give you the. I think you can also go live on the other groups too. I don't know. Does it allow like multiple groups or just one group?
Yes, it allows multiple groups.
Oh, it does have a multiple groups.
Yeah,
Because the one we were testing it yesterday didn't have, it would
yeah.
only allow one group, right?
So this one, uh, you can see the overlay as very nice.
Yeah, but I
You
don't
can
know.
see
For
it.
some reason, I the screen is looks very small, like on my end, like the window where you see everything. It's not
Yeah.
that big. It's like looks like I cannot even maximize the size for the
Oh,
full view.
I think last time I tried with Joe, it was okay.
Yeah, like but as a guest, I'm using it, right? So as a guest, I don't have an option to make full screen, to because I can see stuff, but I can see uh, very small in writing, right? I think you were mentioning about something about the database. So the database gets synchronized. How does? Can you just show me quickly? Because that's the thing I'm worried about now.
Which one again? Database?
For the database, the staging website, the one you were showing me before,
Yeah. Yeah,
that
the
the data,
database.
yeah.
Database, you can use the same database um, and use a specific table prefix. So it will copy the tables
Mm-hmm.
into that DB. So it would know, the system would know that this is a staging site from the main site. So when you are on the staging site, let me see if I can log into this because I haven't logged in for a.
Okay,
So
Joe just said that look at the Facebook comments. So okay, so yeah, we see your comments. There's a Facebook logo
yes.
right there, so we can see where the comments are coming from.
So here I can see that if I go to my staging system,
Hmm.
what I can do is you can see that this is a staging of the main site.
Hmm.
This is the live site URL, right? And it will tell you that what are the, so from the main site, this is the main site, is the synchronization. Ah, have you noticed these things?
I see. I can barely see this. I can copy
Okay.
the staging site to live. Oh, okay, perfect, perfect. So there is an option. This is awesome, man.
So this is, you can update the staging site,
Okay,
right?
or you can two-way synchronizing. Okay.
Yeah. So you can do it in both direction. Sorry, let me hide the comment.
Update the staging site. So whatever I'm doing on my main website, I can send it to my staging website,
Yes.
and whatever I have done on a staging website, I can send that to my
The
live
live.
website.
Yep.
Man, I wish if I knew this plugin could do all that, because I know they were running a lifetime deal.
Yeah,
Uh,
they are still
wasn't
running.
wasn't che- wasn't wasn't cheap. I think it was very expensive.
Yeah, but I had the, what do you call that? The coupon for 40%.
Yeah, because I have a backup card, and you know what?
Mm.
I'm not. I know the backup guard came with the security plugin,
Mm.
but I'm not very impressed with the how much time it takes, and it because I used uh, WP migration,
Mhm.
uh, and somebody installed it on my website, one of the developer, and he
Okay.
did the backup and he did the restore for me, and he told me to do it because the internet he had was very slow, and
Mhm.
I was doing it, and it didn't take that long. Was fairly easy, but I deleted that plugin because I didn't have any use for it. I thought I will never use it again, and I just deleted it. And I'm like, you know what? Now I need it. I can't use it. So maybe what I'll do once we are done, I'm gonna do that right away because I need to get this done. Like this is one of those
Mm.
things, you want to get it done, get
Yeah,
over with. So that's
but if
that's
you, I mean, I'm going to send you the files and the license. You can use it for the site. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm going to be doing it right after we done.
okay, all
And
right.
then I'm gonna, because if this thing is, if this is the case, because then you can work on your staging website, and you make changes and you can push it.
To
I
the
thought
live.
everything. I thought it was everything from cPanel and all those things. So this is
I
like
mean,
what
if you go
that one.
through cPanel options, they will also have. But if you do not have the license for it, then you can't use it. So if you go to manual process, it will be so tedious. Imagine
No, no,
how do
I'd
you,
rather use WordPress to be honest with you.
yeah,
This way is much easier. I find
mm,
it's like you don't even need to do anything, copy database or anything like
yeah,
that. All done for you, um, and it makes more sense. They've been around for a very long time, right? These guys, WP
yeah.
Vivid.
They have been around for a while, at least 4 or 5 years, I think.
I want to ask you. I still see a lot of plugins that are coming out or tools. Like the Gutenberg one, the one, what was the name of the WP block or something like that?
Oh, the plus
Yeah,
blocks,
plus one. And there
add-ons.
was another one that I'm seeing a lot of plugins are still using WP, and I thought there was some restrictions going on there. And like I don't know, I know you are part of one of the plugins too. Are you guys? What? How are you guys doing it? Like,
No, which part? I missed the part. I mean
the
the challenge.
copyright, the WP copyright, like WP WordPress doesn't want
Oh,
like
those.
people to
So
use.
see, those who are already established and well known, they do not have to do anything. But
Oh,
those who are making the new ones, they should follow the structure.
okay.
Because I'm also related with WP Optimize. So yeah, that name cannot be changed. It's been there for last 12 years or something.
Yeah, no, I was actually when I get to know you, like find out about you, talk to you, and I was quite impressed that that you are one of the guy. And I went to the plugin and to check. I'm like, is it for real or not? And I see your name there, and I was like, oh my god, that's like that's because it's a very well known plugin with like lots of good reviews,
Yeah,
and it's not one of those things like it's everybody uses one after another. You try different plugins,
yeah,
so
yeah.
everybody uses like plugins. So I was
Even I
quite
use it
impressed.
for almost all of my sites have it. Like
Obviously,
my,
you have to use it. You are one of the developer. Are you one of the developer, right?
yeah. So originally I developed the product, but then later I sold some most of the rights to Updraft.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's around 2016, 2017. Around that. But before that, I already had um, 9 million downloads before I handed it
Wow.
over. Yeah. So to
Wow.
manage that is another challenge by itself.
So are
Like,
you working on like do you have any like other things that you building or something like that, or is it something?
yeah, I'm like trying to build few stuff, but now the problem is the daytime job takes up a lot of time. So you have to keep focus on your professional side. So now the time is the factor.
Time is exactly. You know
Yeah.
what? I own a multiple business, and this is one of the thing. Like you can. It's very hard to manage.
Yeah.
Uh, Even like what you want to do or what you are doing, because and that's why I tell all the young guys, like right now you guys have a lot of time in your hand.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
explore,
Exactly.
do explore, do what you like, and sometime maybe you'll not make money right away, but if
Yeah.
you keep going, it will
Yes.
it will pay off, right?
Yep.
And for us, like right now, since the COVID restriction has been lifting, the business are back to normal, right? So before was we had a lot of time, and now it's not like you gotta go your 8 hour work, 8 9 hour shift, come back, you want to eat, you want to enjoy with the family, right? So feels like time is limited,
Yes, very, very, very limited time.
and uh, yeah, I wish I could learn more stuff, but it's just hard. Like we do learn anyways, we learn stuff, but not like
Not
not
in a
as
bigger chunk. Not in a
exactly
bigger chunk. Yeah.
exactly. So who I'm just reading Joe's comment. They're just hilarious. I can't even say it.
What is that?
Oh.
So I just did a test, so I can show you. So as you can see, I just updated the staging side from the live side.
Staging side. Okay, so you worked on a staging side and you push it to live.
No, I did from the live to staging.
Okay,
So yeah.
perfect. So which brand Tesla, bro? On that good and breaking news. I don't know what I don't know what he meant.
What do you mean?
I don't know if he's talking about because I bought a Tesla right recently.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
When are you going to
so
live that from the Tesla?
no, I no no no, it's it's I think it's at the end it's just a car for me. I think was like either I have this or either I have this, right? So
Yeah.
I like the idea. You don't need a gas. So and it's it's been working good. Like I don't fill up. I come home and I put it on charge, and it charges pretty quick. Uh,
Hmm.
it does have like few things that if you do charge it, it does take time. Like you can fill up a gas in like 5 minutes or so, but this can take up to an hour to charge, even in the fast charging, right? So and then that hour you have to do something that you
So I have a
you
question about Tesla. Is
don't
that
ask me don't ask me any technical question, but
no,
try.
no, compared to other cars, how is the finishing of the body? Like, the
Oh
finer
no, that's
details.
not true. No, that's not true. Whatever you see in TikTok, that's not true. Like they say that the boards are cracking or like
Yeah.
the things are like falling apart. That's not true.
Yeah, it should not be. I mean, they made a car, right?
That's not true.
It should not be in that
Like
manner.
I know which video you're talking about because I've seen this TikTok video and I was like,
Yeah.
are you really? And it's like going like this, like it's everything is like moving. That it's not true. It's they are well made, just like any other car. Like a Tesla guy, they won't be stupid like putting like shitty stuff in a car. These guys are smart. They know what they're doing. But I do believe that the new cars, like Mercedes and BMW, I think they will be coming out with a lot better
Yeah, I mean, you know what they
electric
do?
cars.
Because they are niche to, certain level of people. Like it's a status quo kind of thing for Mercedes, BMW, and I mean, on the Asian side, right? In Germany, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, every other people driving Mercedes, so it doesn't matter. In Europe, it doesn't matter. But
Exactly.
in Asian side, you will notice that is kind of stereotyping. But I have noticed this in Malaysia. Most Chinese people will drive Mercedes. Most Indian people will drive BMW. So it's I'm not saying 100%, but it's like 80% there. You know.
Yeah.
So they will come up and they will charge premium for it, but also they will give you the option that it's high quality,
Yeah,
in a sense.
it's one of those things. It's at the end, I used to have Toyota Echo, and I loved my Toyota Echo. It was an entry level car, but you know what?
The
In
comfort is
terms of
there.
gas, the comfort was there. The only discomfort I had that when I bought it, I made a deal, and then I didn't realize that it didn't have an AC in it. So that was pretty bad for me because in Canada when we have a summer hot weather, it's
Is very
really
hot.
really hot, so humid, right?
Mm.
And other than that, it was cheap on gas. It was reliable,
Yeah.
and it gets the job done. So I'm not like saying that it's at the end, whatever gets you where you want to be, and that's all that matters. And who I don't know who's that Facebook user because I don't have. Let me see.
Is because he didn't give permission yet, um, to his profile.
So
Is
I don't
Genie
know.
Genie
Jenny
platform?
Jenny platform. Oh, I think
Yeah.
he. Oh, Jenny platform. Oh, I see sometimes Jenny's comments and yeah, I just I just don't know, but it's okay. Whatever. What else we got? What else? You think like you were mentioning that you do want to do things, but you have some things that you have your own like work and stuff. But don't you think like you can still do something? And because we have so many people who are work as a freelancer, and because you are like you have so many years of experience, you can actually overlook their work and get
Yeah,
things done.
that's actually the thing I do in my day job. So basically, as CIO, CPO, uh, I have multiple teams under me who are doing the things that I ask them to follow the structure, how to deploy the WordPress sites for the enterprise, how to optimize it. So I give them the documentation and I ask them, you go and do it and bring back the result to me. So I will communicate with the top level, like I mean, the clients,
Hmm.
clientels, and telcos. We work with a lot of telcos. So I just left that job and I will be joining new one in Black Friday, like
Hmm.
22nd November. I'm joining another company. So
Nice.
I think I will have even less time because now I'm joining as GM of tech. So it's five different company and all the tech will channel through me.
Nice.
The tech decisions, I mean. So these can
Okay.
take up a lot of time. It's it will be a bit overwhelming at the beginning, I think. Yeah.
So let me because you are in that field. Let me ask you something. Okay, I think what I know, and let's see if it matches. Okay, if you have a website, WordPress website, we're talking about,
Mhm.
that's because that's what your specialty is, right? And
Yeah.
if you have a WordPress website, what matters the most is the optimization. I don't tell me everything, okay? Because I
No,
what
of course,
matters the
everything
most.
is
Uh,
not possible.
what
Yeah.
matters the most is the hosting or proper optimization for the website for the
Okay.
speed.
So let me put it in this way. You want to build a skyscraper, right? Building.
Mhm.
So what will be the most important part at the bottom is the foundation,
Mhm.
right? So the foundation is hosting. If you have a loose foundation, your 20-story building will fall down, regardless how high quality you made it. It's always about the foundation. I mean, whenever you buy a house, you look at, sorry, when you want to build a house, you look at the foundation put in first, right? The base. And if the base is not strong, the house will not be strong. So hosting is the first player in your game that makes and gives you the peace of mind for many, many years to come.
Okay, got it.
Because I have played with like droplets and DigitalOcean and handcrafted servers. It was fun, but I know I don't have the time to manage it. So I need
Exactly.
reliable hosting that they are taking care of most of the things. So I give you an example that my main website, I have roughly 300,000 traffic there regular,
No.
and I had 20,000 over attacks a day last year.
Nice. Mhm.
Like a lot of attacks and hacking attempts.
Mhm.
So what I did, I was on
So
DigitalOcean,
you had a hacking attempts on your website how many times?
20,000 a day.
20,000 a day.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Wow,
because my
that's
domain
crazy.
is old. It's 18 years old domain, so it's well known and is in many databases. So
Yeah.
people can easily find out and start hacking.
Okay. Are you talking about your own name website, or
Yes,
is
yes,
it? Yeah, because people probably like see your plugin, your name is there, then they want to
yes.
look up you and search you. Okay,
Yep.
that makes sense.
And then I was really upset because I didn't have the time to, mitigate attacks, site going down, DDoS, all these attacks. I couldn't handle it. So I moved to Name Hero last year, end of last year, I think.
Which one was it?
Name Hero.
Name Hero. Okay.
Yeah. So the moment I moved things there, my attack came down to 9 a day from 20,000. You see the difference, right?
Yeah, I think it's probably because of the because what I have noticed because I've been in the hosting like on and off, switching
Mhm.
from HostGator, Bluehost, JustHost, I believe there is another one. SiteGround, Name
I changed
Hero,
over 20 host
yeah,
hosting
and
company.
yeah. So yeah, it's the same company, but they have
Mm.
different. So I've been moving around from the hosting to hosting, and I have noticed that depending on what kind of package you buy, like a shared one, and depending on how many people are in the shared pool,
Yep.
like, and if you have only I don't know how many thousand people they put in there, and once somebody is a bad one in there, everybody gets like junk mails
Yes.
increase and these attacks increase.
So this
And
is why I have different level of respect for Name Hero. So they use Cloud Linux. So every instance is isolated by itself. So you have noisy neighbor, but you don't do not get any noise from them because your Linux is isolated. It's not shared. And Cloud Linux is very expensive if you want to deploy by yourself. It costs about 25 per instance per month. So all those mattered when I scope them out, and they have dedicated RAM and CPU and NVMe, integrated malware cleaning, and server side protection, which actually solve almost all the issues of attacking, slowing down, and all those things. So now I mean I like so now I can have speeds like these.
wow, that's pretty good.
It cannot get any good than this. Just in reality, it cannot get any good. It will never be 101%. It will be always maximum 100.
So is this hosting is on Name Hero right now?
Yep.
Okay, pretty cool. And is it the shared one, right? Or is it
This the I'm using this one.
which package are you using?
I'm using the last on the right. This one.
The
Yeah, Business Cloud.
business cloud. And do you know what's the email storage they give you per
I
email?
don't use their email storage because mine is Google G Suite. But yeah, I can ask them. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Like, see, I don't think I will I will go with the. See, this is another thing that I don't like about like hosting companies, how they put the names together, and then they put a cloud, and you can choose where you want your server. I think I was looking at Hostinger, and it
Hostlinger.
was
Yeah.
so confusing. Like they had they had different packages, and then they have a cloud package. But then when I
Mm.
reach out to them, they're saying if you go with shared one and you pick this one, it's actually pretty much same thing. So
It's
I'm
just a
like,
playing of words.
yeah. So it was so confusing, and I think if they make it a little bit simpler, and it will be a
Yeah.
lot easier for somebody to pick. Like they create like different packages inside one package. They will call business, and then there will be
Mm.
personal, and the personal will have three packages. Business will have three packages, and the cloud will have three packages.
Yeah.
Just so confusing. Um, another thing what was another thing I was gonna ask you uh, about the. Did you there's another deal going on with server avatar.
Um,
If you tried it.
I was interested at the beginning, but then I realized that I will still have the problem of getting attacks, and because the high level, like these companies, they integrate with the high level firewalls, the professional ones. So they prepay for enterprise plans, so we can sell it in smaller scale to the other people. But for server avatar, I need to find something like that on top of their deal.
Mhm.
And then I realized that if I'm going to pay for something else, I have to manage it.
Yes. Yeah.
So that is what put me off because now you won't believe how much less time I spend on infrastructure. I don't touch. I go and post on WordPress, configure plugins and whatnot, but I'm not touching the server at all. In last 11 days, I didn't log into my cPanel
Yeah,
because there is no need to.
yeah. That's the thing. Like I use Server Avatar.
Mhm.
It's it's not. It wasn't easy. Like to deploy a server. You go to AWS account,
Mhm.
and it was not the easiest. Like it took me a while to figure it out and watch a couple of videos, YouTube videos, and then going back and forward with Server Avatar wasn't easy either. And the first time I tried it, and I told the support, like, after I said, what, I think I'm not ready yet. So, but thank you for your help. I'm not sure that if I want to move my main site to you guys, uh, because it's a lack of knowledge, right? So I'm not gonna take a chance and do something and ruin my main website and bring it, because I lose money if my website is
Mhm.
not working. If I'm not getting enough traffic, I'm not getting enough lead, I lose money, right? So I'm like, it's not that I didn't want to hire a third party, like a developer. It's just that even Server Avatar, the help section, they didn't have enough information uh, uh, to like follow. I can do it too. Anybody can do it if the instructions are right and if it's well written. But if there's no enough instruction, even the YouTube videos, I could not find like good YouTube videos. There was only like few videos, and
Mhm.
they were just touching base, right?
Yep.
But with those shared hosting, I think if you are like, if you have like a e-commerce, nothing very enterprise level, but if you have a maybe 10, 15 pages, few products, 100, even 100 products is fine too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I was running, like, I had about like 2,000 plus products on my website, and I was running on shared hosting.
Okay, okay. As you see, as long it's optimized, right, you will get away
Exactly.
with it. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think and the thing is, it's even like I switched the hosting, it didn't make much difference. Only difference I seen when I switched to SiteGround, I seen the big difference
Mhm.
on the speed.
No,
uh,
SiteGround is good.
site
SiteGround is
Yeah,
good.
SiteGround.
I recommend also after Name Hero, I will recommend SiteGround and WPX.
Yeah, like I use SiteGround. The only thing I didn't like, because the fact is that they first year is very good price, second year the price renewal is very expensive, and I think that's what most people don't like about it.
Mhm.
Third thing I didn't like it was is the support tickets. So if first time you send a ticket out, no issue. They will respond to you within the 10-15 minutes. Second ticket, good luck. Good luck. They will not reply you right away. So that was like, for me, was, you know plus they also work, they I think they're in Europe, right? So
Mm.
sometimes, because of the time difference, they don't reply as quick. uh,
Yep.
so that was but just HostGator, completely different story.
Mm.
I can call them at 12 o'clock night time. I can call them 1 a.m., no problem, they will answer me. They will help me.
That's why
I
they
know.
dominated, at some point, right?
Yeah,
HostGator dominated those
yeah,
who are starting new websites and stuff.
yeah. And you can be with them for half an hour. They will try their best to help you.
Mm.
And I never felt like that they were trying to push me to upgrade the plan. But on SiteGround, I felt like that they were trying to tell me, what, I have to my Windows or something.
Inodes,
Yeah,
inodes.
and I have to, rather than giving me a solution, they were giving me a solution, but in a technical way that I couldn't understand. And they were like, just if you upgrade your package, you'll be fine. So I gave up, and I said, you know what, let's spend another $50
Mm.
and get this upgrade, so at least my website can start working, right?
Yep.
And I think that's what the most people, when they are on the SiteGround, or any cheaper ones, or even any cheaper one, if you go with, the catch is, like, they will always have something that will you will want to upgrade.
Yep.
right?
Now, I didn't
So
have this experience with Name Hero. They they inspected my site. Then they told me you don't actually need business. You need the Turbo Cloud is good enough for you. So I said no, no. I want the 4 GB RAM.
right.
So yeah, so it was opposite experience. I was like, okay, you could have steered me in a different direction, but you didn't. So they are very polite, um, to the point support.
Let's see. I think I have with Name Hero. I have something. I bought it for one of the small project, and the developer told me just get like anything, right? And it's like, what do you want me to get? I think I have Name Hero too.
Ah,
So
okay, okay, cool.
yeah, I have Name Hero. Like I never had any problem. Like they replied me. The only thing I didn't like about Name Hero is two-factor authentication when you log
Mhm.
into your account because they send you a text message or something like
Oh,
that.
I don't use that.
I don't know, for some reason in my account is enabled and I hate it
Oh,
because
okay.
I was in overseas and I was trying to log in and it was asking for authentication and I'm like, no, right now I'm roaming. I'm not roaming right now. My phone is like,
I think how I
how
managed
would
this when I bought it, and I told them I might be managing this from multiple countries. So can you, by default, turn it off?
okay, no,
So it was
I
not
tried
there
that.
from the very beginning. Yeah.
Like it's a good feature and I know a lot of companies are doing it. Even like, but the problem is sometimes it's just very
Output.
annoying,
Yes.
very annoying, like like
Yeah.
doing this two-factor authentication, especially the one with the text message, because the one
Oh,
when
yeah.
you try to sign in, they'll send you a text message. You have to copy their text message, just whatever the alphabets and letters and all mixed up, and then you gotta paste it every time, right? And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the name of what because we even my wife is annoyed by that because we use that service and we
Mhm.
we need to log in and every time we log in you gotta go through that, and it's just
Yeah, I understand. It's a
waste of.
discomfort.
It just feels annoyed, right? If you know that's me, you know my IP address, you know this is the computer I'm logging in from,
Mm.
so that they should have that much sense that this is this, and I'm putting my password. Come on, seriously,
Yeah,
like they already
exactly.
put so many restriction on the password that you gotta use the capital letter, minimum eight,
Mm.
and you have to use numbers and signs and symbols, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, I think
Yeah. I
let's
think we are done for the day.
wrap it up. Okay, share me the file. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
gonna.
I will
I'm
shortly.
not
Yeah.
done right now. We almost at 11. So that was
Yeah.
a great conversation. What time is it over there? 11 a.m. Right?
It's 12 p.m. Just 12.
Okay, so we have you guys are 13 hours ahead of us.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I
So
think you have the same timing as New York,
yeah,
isn't it?
so I'm 11, right? 11.
Yep.
So let's meet next time. How just one more thing. How do you
Yep.
like Be Life?
It's pretty cool. I mean, I can overlay the comments. I can see the comments, but you cannot comment back on Facebook groups. So I need to keep another tab open to reply the comments. But I can see the comments and put them on screen
Yeah.
like this. This is very neat. But the customization wise is not so much. Um, yeah, but it's very workable. If you ask me, is a working thing. Like you can have this kind of stuff and you know this kind of effect or
They have something that you can put a widget like, yeah, the weather and stuff. Yeah, I saw
yeah,
that. I remember that. Yeah, and they
yeah.
have
So
one for COVID too, I believe.
yes, yes, this one. So you can actually type in the day like
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah,
But in comparison, the one we tried, Welder,
yeah.
what do you
I
think?
think the video quality in Welder and this one is pretty near, very near, but
No,
Welder is a slightly bit better.
exactly. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and the missing feature is basically the comments and host chat. Like I'm privately chatting with you, right? And yeah, the comments part because it creates engagement and stuff. And you
True.
have other things like captions,
True.
like you can put these kind of things.
Yeah, they didn't have that feature.
Yeah, so you can create engagement like this.
Where are you watching? What the heck? Who's?
Yeah, it just creates group comments or the
Uh-huh.
video comments. People will put I'm from Moscow or I'm from somewhere else from India or Malaysia or Canada, whichever. So
Yeah,
you just create kind of churning comments out of it.
yeah. But still, I think Be Live is still good. I don't think there's a problem. But I think the welder was free for. I think, and I hope it
For
stays
free, they
free.
gave a lot.
We gave a lot.
Yeah,
This one, I'm not even sure this is recording or not because recording, I think they have limitations.
yeah. I am not sure. Also, I have to check once it finished.
Yeah,
But
and
thanks for joining, Sam.
no
Yeah.
worries. Anytime. Thanks for the tip. I'm gonna don't forget to send me because if you don't
Yes,
send me,
yes.
I'm gonna bother
I'm
you right
preparing it
now.
for you right now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start working on it, and hopefully it works. And I'll message you if does work for me. And I think Live is
Okay.
gonna work.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Cool, man.
Thank you.
All right.
See you guys.
See
Bye.
you guys. Bye.